What's up, everyone? Mike Randle back with you again here for PrizePicks, college basketball PrizePicks on a Tuesday as we've started conference tournament season. We are heading into March. March is right here now. It's ready to go. Conference tournaments, PrizePicks, a perfect marriage here at FTN. Make sure to put in that promo code FTN to get up to $100 match bonus, 100% deposit match up to $100 there using that promo code FTN. PrizePicks, we give you great content every day. We love our partnership with PrizePicks, and it's a lucrative time for you to make some money. So today I'm coming out with you with a four-person parlay. You got four players. I got four plays. I have one under, and I have three overs here that hopefully we're going to hit some big cash. And you have to decide what you want to do with PrizePicks. Do you want to go with the flex play where you can take the four picks and you hit 3 out of 4 in the entry and you get 5x? And if you get 3x, you also get 1.5. Or do you want to go for the whole enchilada? Do you want to go for the power play where you have to hit all four? But if you go 4 for 4, you get 10x. So a lot of options here. I have four plays for you that I can't wait to share. Big plays, a lot of excitement, conference tournament season, end of the regular season for some of the big conferences. We have some great picks. Here we go, folks. Let's get them to you right now. First one up here is Virginia. Now, look, I have been very concerned about Virginia. They have been struggling on offense. Why? Because they don't have dynamic offensive playmakers. They are a system team. You think back to that great team that won the national title with UVA, with Kyle Guy, with players inside that you had the DeAndre Hunter, who was a pro, Ty Jerome, who's a pro. They don't have those players this year. Jaden Gardner is not a mini Charles Barkley. He came over from East Carolina, and he was touted as this dominant player, 6'6". Well, all he's done is his scoring average has gotten worse each of the last 4 seasons. He's averaging just 11.6 points per game this year, and now he faces a Clemson team tonight that ranks first in the ACC in 2-point interior defense allowed at 45.4%. Gardner is not good at the free throw line, shooting under 67%, another number that has seen a massive drop from last year. So you have Jaden Gardner, who has not been dominant inside for a Virginia offense that's been struggling. They're playing against Clemson, who has a great interior defense, and he's a guy who doesn't make free throws. All of those things add up to Jaden Gardner under 14.5 points going against that Clemson defense at home. That is our one under. We have 3 overs. That's our first pick of today for PrizePicks. Next one, we're going with Joseph Girard. We're going up to Syracuse here. Joseph Girard over 24.5 points, rebounds, assists. The point guard for Syracuse, he is a senior, and he has roasted Georgia Tech before. Last time they played for 28 points, 6 of 10 from three-point range, along with 5 rebounds and 7 assists. So he had a monster day where you could put together 40 points, rebounds, and assists. Now, his PrizePicks point total is at 17.5. Could he get 16? Could he get 17? Sure. But he could also get 3 to 4 assists, and he has 9 games this year with 4+ rebounds. So I like the safety of the points, rebounds, and assists here for Joseph Girard. We're not going to go with his points play. He could blow this out of the water just by the points itself, but just for the security here, we think he's going to score. We think he can get 20 on his own, but they're 8.5-point favorites. It's a 144.5 over-under. So this is a team he beat last time. We're going to go over with Joseph Girard over 24.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Third one here, let's go out west to John Tonje of Colorado State, over 1.5 made three-pointers. Now, I love Tonje. He's the three-point marksman from Colorado State. He's shooting 38.4% from three-point range this year on 138 attempts. Now, San Jose State does not provide a stiff defensive test, and Tonje has hit this number in 4 of the last 6 games. It's a 2.5-point spread, should be a close game. Tonje is always on the floor. There's been some injuries with Colorado State, so he's tallying 31 or more minutes in 5 of the last 6 games. So here is one of the key players for Colorado State who can be a lights-out shooter, who shoots great from deep. And yes, they're on the road, but they're playing a San Jose State team that is not great on defense. So my third PrizePicks here, pick second over, following the under with Gardner, John Tonje over 1.5 three-pointers made. And the final one, the guy who was on the cover here of the thumb for PrizePicks, Tyree Appleby of Wake Forest over 18.5 points. Now, when I wrote this up earlier, it was at 17.5, and it just changed to 18.5, but we are still sticking with it here at FTN. Wake Forest suffered some bad news when explosive scorer Damari Monsanto was ruled out 2 games ago with a season-ending knee injury. He was the second leading scorer in the team. That leaves a ton of opportunities for the Demon Deacons, and they don't have a lot of playmakers who can take it. So Appleby has stepped up and done that. He was already playing 36.4 minutes per game, but now he may never leave the court at home senior day against Boston College. Appleby ripped 21 points and had 12 three-point shot attempts in Wake Forest's last win over ND. That was the first game the Demon Deacons played without Monsanto. He has beaten this number in his last 2 games. He had 17 points earlier this year against Boston College with Monsanto on the court. 146-point over-under against BC's defense at home. Shots available. We are taking Tyree Appleby over 17.5 points against Boston College. So just to recap, folks, Jaden Gardner with the struggling UVA offense, we are going under 14.5 points for the big man inside. Joseph Girard at home against Georgia Tech, going to light it up from outside, get some rebounds, get some assists. I think he gets over this number. I like the safety of this versus points number. Big John Tanjay shooting 3-pointers there. San Jose State on the road. Just give me 2 of them, John, because he's scalding hot. He's a rhythm shooter. John Tanjay over 1.5 3-pointers made. And finally, Tyree Appleby, who I think is going to be taking the majority of shots and scoring the majority of points here for Wake Forest at home. Make sure to hit like, subscribe. We have a ton of PrizePicks content each and every day. Use that promo code FTN, 100% deposit match bonus up to $100. I am Mike Randle, Chief Content Officer here at FTN. Let's get that money.